Ya koso da masese bugusu hwe bedwem na Adom TV multi TV so da masepi non kon pepepe ye peja ye mu mamenka o se koso a ye Ghana ni bra o exhibited these qualities no very important: patriotism, love for your country, truthfulness, honesty and transparency. Fashion team very important say oji tum se o ye Ghana ni nko ade a sa esu ene ban we say o koso da na di na quickly me fa reminders when tum say Ahafo Homecoming Festival, a 3-day festival, Baso. You need to be and continuously be a proud Ahafonian until on the 30th and 31st of December 2022 and the 1st of January 2023. Ahafo Homecoming. Yadi Eshishasuna. One wo akwentu munyina, one wo man munyina no. Ahafo Adeshie ne aho nyina no. Dwabo en kesiye pa yeshia na yedi mpuntujume si ni so na yade dodo ya onye business opportunities so we are surrounded with eba eye Ahafo region. Inti munhia no so say on the 30th and 31st of December and the 1st of January 2023 and as our homecoming jumediwe Basnana Basua Council of State Rep. We appreciate you so much, and King's Cottage CEO as well as Bechem United CEO, Dr. Kingsley Agama, also does. And the local organizing committee, when you almost said Damaso Constron, could say, Modia Atom also say, Mama Ahafo Aye Kra Beshe. Make us say, Sunyame Adma on the 27th of October, that is a China. Mekai Adeshia wono Kenya se number 1 traditional area jinano Benkum division Gambia number 2 Nana Asakwa Apel yami admechna is Ednisia dear so as Nifahine or Gambia number 2 inti yenshene so se yebekwa kwata do fo ne nana mochi na Nana Asakwa Apel yedena atina so se Nifahine or Gambia number 2. Yenshe sa adi enso na ibianko. Yaba back to studio. Make us a Kofi to Atenase, National Communications Team member, Sanso na Adom Agbana, a National Deputy Youth Organizer for the NDC, also Atenase. Beva Mama Kwaba, and thank you for your time. Kofi, Ansana Adom Bebano. Just tell us something. I say, Bibi Yira, Bibi, as what we to another just sum up something for us. We want to be safe, Kakra. What's happening?
My medasi bibri, Edika, Memfa, and Chia Strong and Mauna, Menchia Minia Adom, and Bananso, Mihonache. Last weekend, so Bibia could last weekend, Bakumase, near my Bihunya, no, as Nietzsche said, O Papa Bobra. Nti yenyina yetawachi na me Adom na yemre no sudua babe.
Thank you so much.
Oman, I think say the akofa ho yenyina abaye oman ni sikasem a ene esi ni trase kakra. Ohwe dollar nsensem ene cedi na kwankro na enema mu ayemre na ma cedi no. Ene rate a kanene ne yenyina yenim ba bi edru no. Ha enwuma ene niema bibre sansunsanso no nso abayen dada sitina mu se wokoto ade udidwa ni nyina bo akosro petrol bo nso kwa na ekosro ama Ghana fo ho ha wo no kre ne se ene ahokyere aba oman ni mu nti ama obi bia ye tensed Sabe yenuanom ye namfofo no kra frɛ wa Kofi den na ekoso ama sa bojabum no aba system ni mu a ama obia aso ayehye ba man no kra wo mu nso ne sɛ Monday Bank of Ghana and Forex bureaus ne ade no ehye nhyiamu omudi no ye nhyiamu a omo behwɛ sɛ eniema ema cedi no ehwe ase no yebetimi ayi afiri ho se nipa bebre nimu ade si ye no ye de friend speculation ensem kan ne nsem bi ba system nimu se aban ne IMF nkita hudi a odi no wo mo a wo mabɔ aban besia ye friend treasury bills ana bonds no aban ntimi ntuaka enti no obia wo treasury bill bia ko yi sika na fa koto dollar na fa kosi enti nipa bebre na ji boom last week se obia koto dollar no de akosi dollar we yen system nyema mienu eni gina so se odi didwa ana se ye frɛ bibi profokasem store of value se usika ekuta ono ye gidi se dollar na ho de no wo soro nti se e wo dollar mu o wa rehemu se bibia anya den enye usika no ena nipa bebre ji boom se ne se na eba de a ena omu de omu sika nyina ekoto dollar na omu de abego black market no nso no wanya hu se wo di mirika eba no ho no na opejabo no till last week obehwa every hour every 2 hours bi ana price no esisa eye panic a eba system no nyame adom sika na ye hwe animu from cocoa syndicated loan nyame adom na wotwi eba bedru enti brofokasem astemmo down the panic enti na obomu se steady no sa america tenta na ede no asha ase se teba fom so ati ase afei so Bank of Ghana de nhihye bebre begu akwan mu oman ye muza ye ho sa de na obi ti Ghana na owo dollar account unye trader so ye trader mpo a aban no must design a program for you a se wo kodi dwa na dollar no ye the amount na de akodi in fact ye betimi kra de sika na gu card so amount and now design a wire system a ye efficient a unye dru ekura wo kodi dwa wo so a ye betimi a wire sika no na de your transaction atosu biu so obi ko China obi ko Dubai kra mpo a tiso okoje dollar no okoduru wa wakosisa adan na yen hwe se obi a okọ China na Dubai yen fa dollar no ayi yen fa saa kro no sika no momunye den emanipa no enhihye bibre den na obusa ho se den na obi gina street so nya dollar okofa dollar ni free enti saa niema we a emu aye mre no na shocks ne baaye no eji yensem ye di sankomo we da say den na stores bi wo kro we mu e quote in dollars schools wo kro we mu quote in dollars enti na akwaye ohawa eda ho a ekonkon ho a na etwen yen enti emra shocks ne baaye no ne ye ho hwea enye ene twifa ye nyina ye so ba meka ekire Ghana fo enen koma ye di say nyame adom eniema abafom se dollars ya abai enhyehyeye ko se ne ye pa obo se enche cd no be start se e pija ne mu kakra enti oman eya abotre na se Ghana fo nyina yenya enra president eni AGI fo hia Bank of Ghana ne Forest Bureau se hia nyame ya adomo a this week a free chineko president ne cabinet e hia enra EMT nso hia commodity bebre cause in fact ene president ne market women so Asia ni ahwe se saa ohaw yi a abai kwan be ne be fa so a ye be so ano ba oman ye chichiri se ye be boama Ghana fo ho ato ye nuanom bi nso e de ohaw ne bi be ka ho ene ye nua Alex Mood of former GNPC boss e de aba betum se oman ne dollars na sa na ye ahwe kra petrol kra ye benya kra ye nya bi sa kasa no enya na no kan yo waka me before just about 2 or 3 months ago say petrol hu be kwa twe ye nya bi kura wo Ghana ha amane sa nyame ya adomo a ye nya sika ba system no mu Alex Mood asa start bio a wo ko ni Facebook a wa twra to ho say dollar hu be kwa twe na sika kura ye be nya ma BDC sakokra oyo abakra aman ni nya bi ma wo mo sa kasa no sa ne no a part of what creates the needless panic. Make I 2 weeks ago me modin stations beat na radio so say aban ni IMF edin komo say omo abo aban bosia in the form of treasury bills no aban kokanchire omo say ontimi ntua omo ka. There were stations in this country meanwhile IMF ne aban kita hodi a omudi no enyan CP ye ni nwieye say bibi wo mpo na beba kra na ya adwenkyere. There is nothing concrete, but stations in this country run commentary as if say that haircut asema no more can see ebe shine call for investment so no a concrete agreement between government and the IMF on the basis of which di ehun eba nipa mu a omuji boom ekogu wohwe some of the forex bureaus a enipa ji boom kogu ho no ni nyina ka ho bi enti o ma ye nyina ye nya abotre enema mu aye din ye nyina ye gitum ba ye ma ye nkasa mra fom ni ehu se kasa bi wo ho a wo ka e de o haw na beba sa o haw na ba nya Akufo Addo so nko na beko sa o haw na bi beko so because ukoto ade a e benya nsunsuan so wo so enei ukoto ade 1 cedi ne e china beko na 2 cedis na oman unim calculation na ma na omofa so de ye market traders na omofa so de ya na because to the be am entiase
so ade 4 cedis na 9 cedis I don't make come say I don't me to ade with 3 cedis dollar no from 12 got 12.5 you but ade no me to 9 cedis me say me turn aba in 2 hours time my first aba e ba 18 cedis
how
me entiase
how auntie ye besre
they say oil here all over social media.
I fried or the
I think that is very unfair.
So from 450 as a 500
unfair. It was
5,000 cedis.
500 to 1,050.
How?
What's the basis for that?
How? Enti ye nyina ye besre say or how aba. Say wo ton ade na say dollar no enya nsunsuanso wo wade ton so.
Kontomire nyina okonongo kwan so affected by the dollar entities. Kontomire because kontomire now to mako 5 they give it to you at 10 cedis. And now they got 20 cedis. You ask them, I'm say $1. No? That's wow.
How? So, enti oman ye nyina ye mwa ye ho. Obi nka say dollar no affect we adwuma entum.
But sometimes I weird. Maybe I'm a electoral and at a 75-inch TV.
Yeah.
It was 9,000 Friday. Okumasi, sometimes what about?
Yeah.
Saturday morning, it was 11,500.
2,000
yeah,
cedis difference.
I don't know.
I mean, how? I mean, that's all cry. TV, no.
You're fine.
Oh, mind your more kind of say you. Oh, mind your more kind of say argument. I'm making it say. Any party here, Sika, or the Becquaco Fafufro. This argument is neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there.
How?
It's your person who catch there say near Masotia. This can be break customers and they say
because well let's listen to them because them then a shokumi me just say you thought there 9,000 yes adia chin Saturday 11 it's too much.
There's no justification.
Me chiao and
na the man ka say you na wa
say no
I'm just entering that's true wait a 5 minutes yo my omine my enchia.
Before you proceed, okay. You will say now you're a spokesperson for Justice Education campaign.
Yes, Omahini, Mamicha, your constituency executives now elected on Saturday and it's Sunday. I think weekend way other constituencies be where elections no bebaso and regional elections no bebaso in November and national beba in December. And the General Secretary of the NDC, the Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. After 17 years of serving the party in the capacity of General Secretary, or announce this officially or launching a campaign to put the experience at the disposal of the party in the capacity of national chairman. And Mekasaye, because a internal contest and omo contesting for any position be omo qualified. But in my view and experience working with General Mosquito, no, BGD pass 2024 elections, no, the NDC needs chairman General Asiedu Nketia, your friend with chairman General.
Towards Adom executive.
But there's nothing wrong with internal, with national executives.
Okay.
Because I'm now so executives. You can even go with a full team. What you say. So there's nothing wrong. There's no this thing against it.
General trouble opinion is
I
believe in the agenda. But my main call you to the issues now we raise here. Ubisa say what are the basis for the skyrocketing prices? Before I make dollar issues, so my main address it that. nyame adom me wo background kakra wo economics mu and I mesan wo practical experience as a salesperson into sa dollar rate exchange rate any impact ewo prices no so no very significant into ukofa ABR 65-inch television say ubeto ufa sa TV no at the price of say 8,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. At the time now we turn 8,000 Ghana cedis no ABR na dollar na 10 cedis. Into that was $1,000. Who this TV no buy into u profit margin ewo sa TV no so who turn 9,000 your profit is 1,000 Ghana cedis. Who turn with the expectation say obi beto sa TV ni we are obesa ko market akoto the same TV. It is a dollar rate no rise here. What usually does is a market no respond to the extent say they also increase it to reflect the prices. And yes sir, ubebo loss. A typical example is cement because that is the area me operating. A few weeks ago, now cement is 65 Ghana cedis our factory. 65. It's almost cement ego omu shop no. By the time I do market no transport any all of that now I be more turn to 70 Ghana cedis. Now Siciano because of dollar the appreciation and cedi depreciation ama cement echo 77 Ghana cedis at the factory. 12 Ghana cedis increment at the factory because of the wide depreciation. Because of that, into why we turn to 70 cedis. What they call 80. Unka say, ubechama de utoye at 65 no. Ube turning now at 70 na asa. Because asa, you will make loss. You need extra money to cover before ube to me ako market. 65. Instead of 65 and now 70 now, we turn we shop no. Because of that 12 cedis no, we the back we shop. Into CC a shopper, a bimu turn to 83, 85, 90, depending on location. Because we be out of cement, a kumase, and atamale. The transport from Tema, our baby product, no, higher. Into all these things take care of the price. Into who can say our freight or now, that is one of the reasons. Another reason, say, oh yeah, obi our interest our particular market, and our Christmas eba. Say Abia may watch a seller. Now say me use freighter to prepare my stew and all of that. Now me who say prices no kwa na cost through. See I say ekodru Abia 800 Ghana cedis. Miss Rose say by the time I do December no Abia about 1,000 and 1,005. It is a me savings be o because I freighter no bebre abegu because of the high demand no and also lead to increment in prices because a basic principle in economics that the higher the demand, the higher the price. It is a demand no ever and I can tell you for a fact. Last week, retailers, any wholesalers of rice, any sanyoma especially Christmas period. Nipa bibri, they are selling more because for a show say, hey, December. Uhiya rice. It is a rice now 25 kg say 68 cedis. Now say within 2 weeks price now I increase it to 120. Usro say the man beto be eguwa by December coming to me top. It demand no more. So those are the two reasons why the cedi depreciation no affected prices no in the market. When to me I show be anopa. Now I could beside there say I dey 1,000 Ghana cedis. Ukwa 2 hours later, uba mahini 1,500. These are the reasons. Because of those two factors, higher demand, the fact that
the other never do this point.
I
never do this point.
I do this point because of a number of reasons. Number one, economic mismanagement, which is the primary factor. Let's not run away from it. Economic mismanagement. Me brother Kofi Okasaros on my different reasons. Oh, see this no call schools be your price with dollars and you're wrong. It's true. Say those things are all contributing. But those factors have always been there. Okay, I say in 2014, at the time I just see depreciating under President Mahama to almost 3 cities or 3 cities 20 pesos. Yeah, my directive, Bank of Ghana, my directive said no schools or state agencies should price or any this thing in dollars. Okay. Because you say at that time, those are the things to do to address the problem. But still, now but MBC who say government itself, because most of the things that government does, whether or not they are pricing it in cedis or dollars. So it's also contributing to it. So the first factor no is economic mismanagement. Omayini, maybe I address this here, your debt to GDP ratio is more than 100%. And some facts and figures no they be to forcing your minority ranking on finance or car. And now Dr. Veji, your finance person, PAC committee chair, or council, a propaganda. But maybe I do see no because of IMF deal, penty, there is a need for us to submit the true state of the economy to the IMF. It's almost share books no. Almost recommending and now demanding certain things to be done. But a debt restructuring. Kofi can say, media house be announced. They say, government, a treasury bill and all of those things. Government will discount it and all those things are creating panic. But baby, I was to see that is the truth. Say the IMF is demanding, say, before I ever mount any support, sir, there must be debt restructuring. Because there is no country in the world that debt sustainability is 0%. I'm IMF support you. Because at the end of the day, no, debt to GDP ratio, we have debt to GDP ratio of more than 100%. Me, first time I meet here about debt to GDP ratio, I'm investigating about what it means. 2012, President Akufo Addo, presidential debate. Okay, so any country where economy no debt to GDP ratio more than 56%, no, so our economy no collapse, and the managers of the economy should resign. Omu ye incompetent. They couldn't do the work. And then obefa debt to GDP ratio from 56% to over 100%. Into the debt levels no clearly not sustainable. Omayini, and yet sustainable. Because of that, no, investors, and to me emphasica ever into the economy. Kofo bebre converted. Another thing I accounting for the city depreciation. Say, why in me know where who preach values, patriotism, transparency, accountability, and all of that. Patriotism there here, but who him say, omo business there. Primary goal is to make profits.
Exactly.
It's why would they have dollar accounts? Say consistently, I buy actually me say due to their mismanagement of the economy, yes, see the Uber depreciating. Why would I keep my money in dollars? Let me have a practical example. Madam Fobi, auto phones also. He has a very, very big phone shop. Who furnishes here any kind of phone. Offered me about 4 months ago. Time I had discussing all these issues of depreciation. I say, me now say me the man go school. We share take politics aside. Do you think the CD will appreciate against the dollar? And I may say the truth of the matter is that it will be difficult because the government has not really put any pragmatic economic step and a policy be addressing the falling CD. And I'll say, me obey 600,000 be 600,000. I want to go and buy the dollar. Now I mean keep it because it's your own imported phone because of exchange rates anyway, you know. Phones no normal no enco. Do you think say you're advisable? They say last week offered me to thank me. Says our advice now, explanation now me the man no. Oko and all this can ekoto. Your friend is saying dollars. Because the value of 600,000 Ghana cedis, 4 months ago, a year around at that time, that dollar a year 8.6 and a BBSA. So that was our $40,000. See, and look at what that money can do. That ene ukita $10,000 a year 140,000 Ghana cedis. Why? There is no confidence in the economy. And that brings me back to question number 1. Why can Ofori Atta must go? Because economy need to say prices no omube kosro sa. Meanwhile yenya do December here.
Debbie.
October, November, December, early December. That is the time you're importing your Christmas products. Previously under previous government do December. That's it. See the no depreciated car. You're attributing in now to say, oh yeah, for a year Christmas shopping and all of that. You October for Christ's sake. And I see the no performance. All this noise about syndicated loan, oh, see dollars are dollars, and the CD is now appreciating. They know say it's sustainable. The speculations and the first night, I understand the value of speculation in economics. I understand the value of speculations. 3 days ago, almost said they no could do 16 cities, and almost started say, hey, see the CD no I appreciate it. And see about 14 CDs and all of that. And think naturally they react to the market. But after a while, no, because we know and based on any solid economic policy, no, artificial. All of my interventions no, on the CD depreciation has been artificial all these years. Okay, 4 years ago, on my first response, for me, 40-member Forex whatever committee. Then beside who say, beside the pomp and pageantry of SAR committee, no, what has been the outcome of SAR committee? Pomp and pageantry, yeah, catch on say, address the fundamental issues of the economy. Inti, Omahini, economy need a baby. There are a number of things government must do. First one, for people to regain confidence in the economy, change the managers. Can Ofori Atta must go. Dissolve the economic management team. My market no I feel say there is something going on. Who taking some steps? I don't know how I catch it. So we are satisfied in the performance of my ministers who catch you say the depreciation is okay by you. And that is not how a leader responds in crisis. So be I won't say you were crisis. Last week, I did 200 cities. He said 250 Ghana cities. Now President Ebejinawa, excellent performance by my ministers. I am confident in them. Deben. How will people have confidence in the economy? Why won't people withdraw money from the economy? Meaning who can say, Gabe, omu ye promotion. Akramo, uko akramo la sa shop no. Omu ye discount sales. They have written it clearly. Say ahead of a possible shutdown. I'm telling you. Upa. Obi wa akramo si I won't send the picture. Omu ye discount sales. Because they want to empty omu shop. Okay. Now omu close it down.
Okay, Kofi. We still need that hope. That direction.
Oye Ghana ni onsem kan mu no emfa hu ene nsem a sebe enye no kre entudwa game announce omomoda company announce dissolving of all East and West Africa shops over a year ago. So I have the story here. I can pull it. Over a year ago, and Omo also said they are shutting down all West Africa and East African shops. Enti memetna hamfa game asemo meshe economy. Yes, and the point I am making is that it's not true. I'll share the story.
The reason?
I'll share the story. The reason is this. The reason is this. Game, mother company, a South African based. Omo niema dodo na omo kra ene omo production niema dodo na South Africa centered. the prices have skyrocketed in South Africa, making their products say cheaper now compare to the Chinese mall or compared to Mekoma. They were not competitive. So they were forced to shut down. Over a year ago, and announced so say almost shut it down. It's not true. Net and a Ghana for be a dollar account. Minya Edem unim. Mukra mumu time. President Mahama the tax at $2 account so my okay.
Yeah.
Because you felt that the dollar account was contributing to the depreciation of the cedi. So don't come and create the impression here. Say a dollar account be a problem.
Okay. Even our time.
Okay, so South Africa's mass mart in talks to close game stores in East and West Africa. And it goes on. This is October 5. South African retailer Massmart Holdings said on Wednesday that it had begun staff consultation about closing its game stores in East and West Africa after efforts to find domestic buyers for the stores failed. Massmart Chief Executive Officer Ms. Slap said last year that it was in discussions to sell all its game stores in Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania to stem losses in that struggling part of its business.
Great.
Oh, you are. And you know,
what is the essence?
The struggling part.
No.
Where game finds itself in Ghana. They are not breaking. They are
struggling. The business is struggling.
Oh my tea.
Or the conversation about me.
Yes. The story you read. The story of mine even read stated that last year was the time they took the decision.
Last year.
They are closing West and East African markets.
Last year,
it is not. No, the point I'm making is that the issue of game is not peculiar to Ghana. So don't create that impression.
Okay, so Massmart has been posting losses. And losing market share to bigger local rivals.
Asembe na mekanye, me say Melcom and other they are not competitive. So what nimu ameka But you see Adam, the point I am making to you is that you can talk about the challenges of the economy, but don't be like Alex Mode, where you deliberately create panic in the system. Mamenka asemunchira woni hana NDC for catch say Russia-Ukraine war has no impact on the economy. Woni hana mo cancer.
No one ever said that.
Adam, who can say Russia and Ukraine want to be there? What are you talking about?
The over-reliance.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Factors, no. And yet the reasons why you're having the level of challenges that you're having. For example, out of the 195 countries, we see the currency, the worst performing. You have a relationship with the global market. Even Sri Lanka,
you can talk about the gravity of the depreciation. Fair enough. But me no say Nigeria went from $1 to 400 and something naira to $1 to 700 and something naira. Me no say Ethiopia. Oh, please, let me talk. And I say you can talk about the gravity of the depreciation. Me no say Ethiopia have run out of forex. Egypt, same. Sure. Asema na me pesa be can say. They created the impression say the ekosono Russia and Ukraine ni sunsanso bia. Ene omwa say be can say petrol ba be cause shortage because you need forex.
E di hu aba.
Now nim dey tia Alex Mode can say we say yen petrol bill no now it's hovering around $350 to $450 million a month. Do you know what our petrol bill was a few months ago? Now $200 million a month. But because of insurancewa Russia, Ukraine, it is now averaging $400 million. Now, I remember a simple example. Who the Chicago Bank send me import cover of about $4 billion. Badwam Mpensenpensemu for about 4.8 months. Who your calculation say busumi bia petrol no with 200 million and abekwa kwoti afrim. And the petrol kwa kwoti 400 and afrim. It will just deplete everything. And your petrol bill has shot from 2 billion to 4 billion this year. Petrol bill. But you create the impression say Sanya needs to so be away and so.
That's not possible.
It's not true. You peddle falsehood. to the people of this republic. To the extent, say, John Jina Pobe Jina have a catch the Ghana for say, ye nyam faswo be free the increment of the petrol and all of that.
That's not possible.
That's what John Paul said. He did a press conference to say, because I have done analysis of same.
That's not what he said.
So another time, make me about
but that's not what he said.
Make me about now, me about price increment. Again, the issue is not that prices cannot be increased. The issue is the severe or the gravity of the increment.
Pace every second.
I mean, how do you go from 9,000 to 11,000 and tell me, say,
normal or a business?
Do the percentage calculation and just oppose it. Do the calculation and just.
But besides the issue of cement, 65, going back to buy it at 75. So clearly, you have to increase it before you go and buy.
Yes, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing. First of all, mine say Obi was shopper. And me no duty. And yet the buyer's duty and are the best stock your market. Because sebi or mine say who be a shopper. Oh man me could fit to home Jessica say could me could be a shop no better the enemy. It is never done. And to the way a reasonable adjustment. Reasonable adjustment to cover some of the enema will go through. The question I hear Busane say Adom. Obi me how you go from 7,000 to 11,000. That's 9,000 to 11,000.
I will explain to you.
The gravity of the increment, the rate of increment once na yeka. Obi nka say mo obi ntu bibi mu. Sasam na yeka. And lastly, Adom talks about debt restructuring. And comment IMF any abain dino. It may certainly include debt restructuring. Obin Kase it won't include it. The year can say besi nei en kitahudia IMF ne aban die no enye full proof say ye payo. Enti se wo gina san kitahudia enye payo on the basis of rumor or what you think could happen. Some of them may even be scientific. Because Obua or your economics, you can make certain reasonable judgments. But say we jina say reasonable judgments ni su 2 Ghana for say omun konko yi omusi kan koto $1. Umwa economy.
Okay, am I the wrap up man?
That's all we are saying.
The wrap up for us.
Omahene. Typical calculation, it was 9,000 to 11,000. HS a 22.2% increment. Now we see the new depreciate close to 40%. Apart from that, no inflation. This year, no say a inflationary rate for October about crossing 40%. Because inflation is simply say the rate of increase. What do I say? The rate of increase in prices of goods and services. It affected baby. I don't forget say nipa na auto TV no. Transport all the beba all the TVs no beba every baby auto here to the shop. Transport price also be increasing. So what you say? Apart from transport price no so be increasing no. Nkrofona one employer omo ye adwuma. At this time everybody is demanding for increment. Rate of rent. But these are the one or two be aketu. Only your government. It is only your government.
We are meeting.
Many workers.
Thank you so much.